Hello, dear students. Today, as a part of cloud computing concepts, one of the subject of MCA semester second, I am here to explain you introduction to the cloud computing. So, cloud computing. This cloud computing is it is one of the computing in this particular golden era. As you see, we presently we are having the explosion of domain of applications in terms of say .NET application, Java application, and blah blah blah, blah application. Such applications are available. For that, the cloud gives you the maximum number of say applications. It is a powerful multi-core processors, means number of processors which are used for making use of this particular cloud computing. These are the multi-core processor, powerful processor. It gives the facility to have the general purpose graphic processors also. Means in addition to that, there are certain general purpose graphic processors which are available for design and processing of the graphical activities. This cloud computing uses the superior software methodologies. No doubt, as per the traditional software development activities, these are their methodologies as well. In addition to that, there are certain techniques or methodologies which are superior than the present software methodologies. It provides the virtualization leveraging to the powerful hardware, and one of the powerful advantage or the facility provided in this golden era of the computing in terms of cloud computing, it is wider bandwidth for the communication. Now, this particular diagram shows you the evolution of internet computing. And say this particular at the top, you will see that the web applications are available. These are scaled where we have supposed to publish the information, inform to the customer, interact with the users or customers, integrate among the different platforms, and after that we are supposed to do the transaction. After that, as the time is passing, we have to think about the semantic discovery. Means we are supposed to discover the knowledge, that is we are supposed to generate intelligence in terms of semantic discovery. After that, there is a need of what say data intensive HPC or the cloud. Over there, we have no doubt we have discovered. Apart from that, we have automated the different activities. The computing was done. After that, we identified need where we need to share our applications, our generated reports onto the social media and networking. As and time passes, after that the time came where we want to we say there is a deep way kind of a thing where we need to perform where we want to perform marketing of a data. Means there is a existence of data marketplace and the analytics. In this way, there is an evolution of computing. Let us see what do you mean by cloud computing. Cloud computing is something like the internet-based computing, whereby we have to share the resources, software, and information are provided to the computers and other devices on demand, like the electricity grid. Is how we are using the electricity, accordingly the bill will be charged. Like on demand, the computer based services in the form of sharing of the resources, then availability of the software and the information which is based on the computer, it is demanded and provided. And we need to, if you demand some sort of a kind of a hardware or some sort of a device, you will get that particular facility. That is something like say internet-based computing, which is called as a cloud computing. Also, in another word, the cloud computing is a culmination of numerous attempts at a large scale computing with seamless access to virtually limited resources. No doubt the resources will be made available, but these resources which will be made available to you for seamless access, these are not limited. They are virtual, in a virtual mode, and limitless access for that particular resources is available. Now, the question arises, why to study the cloud computing? So following are the typical requirements and the models provided by the cloud computing are used in the cloud computing. Like say platform as a service called as a PaaS, software as a service called as a SaaS, infrastructure as a service is called as IaaS, and there are certain other interfaces like service-based application programming interface, to which we can say commonly APIs. No doubt, cloud computing is an environment which can provide one or more of these requirements with a particular cost. Like you have supposed to go for the modeling pay as you go for this particular model. Means for business activities, you are supposed to on demand kind of activities. How much you will use, that much you are supposed to pay. When you are using a public cloud, the model is similar to renting a property than owning a one, isn't it? Means nowadays purchasing a home at a Mumbai or Pune like a metro city is very difficult. It is better to go for a rent for few days, isn't it? It is just like a publicly available. An organization could also maintain a private cloud and or use both of them. As we know, this particular term, that is a cloud computing, spans a range of classification types, and there are multiple architectures and the model. But the cloud is not one thing. Cloud can be categorized into three general purpose types, which we will be discussing in the next slide. Mainly, we term this cloud as a public cloud, private cloud, and the hybrid cloud. This public cloud is a cloud computing which is delivered via the internet and shared across the organizations. This, in short, public cloud is publicly available on internet, and it is made available throughout the organization where that particular kind of a thing has been purchased by that particular, say, organization. Now, as far as private cloud is concerned, it is a cloud computing which is dedicated solely to your organization. It will not be used by some other experts, isn't it? Means the suppliers, means the outsiders cannot use this particular private cloud. Whereas public cloud is available to you and me. Everybody can access, due to that there is a name called as a public. Private cloud is limited to XYZ organizations. The organization which pays for that particular space, that particular kind of a facility, that much the people, those who are the part of that organization, makes use of that particular private cloud. Whereas hybrid cloud is any environment which makes use of both public as well as private cloud, kind of the cloud. Dear students, so this video is limited to the introduction of the cloud. What is cloud? What are the service models of the cloud? That means methodologies, and what are the types of the cloud. For any query, you can call me. Thank you.